Hello, welcome to We Said She Said, and we're going to cook some pork steaks. Now my wife, she bought these and they'd already been marinated, but I think it's got some paprika and stuff on it, but they'll be cool. But I've done them with without anything on them, and obviously with them marinated, and they always taste good. So these are beasts, these are filling the plate. So we're going to start with sticking the oil in the pan. I have seen some YouTube videos where they're baking them and stuff, but I've done this many times. So
how much do you think you put in there, Billy?
Oh, I just fill the bottom pretty much.
Okay.
I'm not too shy with it, because it also makes the bacon too. So that's going to heat up, and then at the moment we're on 6.5 to 7. But we're going to turn it down to 5.5 once it heats up, and I'll put the pork steaks in.
Okay, so for my part, I've started sauteing some onions, garlic, and mushroom in here. I also am getting a pot ready for pork gravy. And then the last part of this, I wanted to show you, we're just going to use the salt, pepper, some shiitake mushrooms that are awesome, that we found on sale, and they are only, woohoo, 50 cents. So we'll be right back.
Okay, so my pan's up to temperature. I've turned it down to 5.5, and I'm putting these puppies in the pan. These will take 20 minutes, no more, no less. And I tend to turn these fairly regular, unlike a lot of people. And mine are always succulent, always.
So how long would you let these go? Because they're about, what would you say, 1.5 inches thick?
Yeah, they'll be done in 20 minutes.
But when would you turn it the first time, would you say?
Oh.
You're going to eye it, and how do you know?
Just a couple of minutes, and then I'll turn it just to brown both sides. And then I'll maybe turn it down a touch more.
And these are seasoned, but what would you add? Let's say you get a plain pork steak. We happen to have really good butchers that we go to. What if you don't have that?
Well, sometimes I just put salt and pepper on it. Sometimes it's each to their own. I mean, I put all sorts on there. I mix and match. So depends if I want something a bit hotter, I'll stick some curry and some chili on it and some salt and pepper. But
always dry though?
Yeah, generally.
Okay, so we're going to see how these turn out here as the cooking process begins. Right now it's 9:25 our time.
And one thing, that's my first turn, and you can see it's already browning. So, and that's a good sign. And I've turned it down to 5 now, and it'll just take 20 minutes. But what a lot of people do is leave them in, and it tastes like leather. I generally turn mine every 4 minutes, 5 minutes. At the most, and they always turn out succulent.
And leave them on that medium heat.
Yeah, I mean it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's a good heated spice. So, and one thing I do want to point out, I had to make a handle for my pan today because it broke.
This is why he wants to use the pan, everybody. Let me just show you. He did make that literally within.
Well, it took me 2 minutes. It's a bit
5
of
minutes at
2x4. Off-cut that's cut down, and I stuck it on the router.
Alright, so we'll be back momentarily, and as you can see I've added the shiitakes. They're doing their thing, and we'll see you in a bit. So as you can see, Billy has flipped these here. My husband's flipped them about 3 times, he said. We've got about 6 more minutes on this. We've got the pork gravy. We used a little bit of the drippings from the pork steaks going here. These guys are ready to go, and we'll show you here after we drop some potatoes what it all looks like.
Okay, so we're plating up now, and I've cut a little bit of my pork steak just to show you how beautiful and succulent it is. And they look fantastic, and they will taste fantastic.
And hubby likes his chips a little bit on the darker side, and I like mine a little lighter. You can add vinegar. We added just a little bit of salt to this.
And we will be back once we've plated the rest of it up. So this is a finished thing, all plated up, and I am going to tuck in. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, seriously good pork steaks.